Hey everybody! It is the last week of October and the garden is pretty much done for the winter planting. So I just wanted to give you a little quick tour to show you what's going on, and I hope you have a great Halloween. We have all kinds of mustard growing. All three of these beds have mustard. This bed was just planted today. These three long beds are going to be mulched over, meaning we're going to add some rice straw to the top of these beds, just like we did last year, because as you probably remember, these beds do not get any sun at all over the winter. So we're not going to plant them over the winter. More mustard here. Mustard is a really great cover crop. We planted that last year as well. And we have some fava beans coming up. Here, you can see them. All right, these are some greens. So these are some oriental greens, so like bok choy, things like that. Super delicious. And then this is all kale. All right, we got some more fava beans coming up. Looking pretty good. Look at that. And some more mustard. So lots of cover crop, lots of fava beans, lots of mustard. This bed here still needs to be prepped and planted. Here. So we need to, you can see we need to add some compost and then a little bit of the organic fertilizer that I showed you a couple weeks ago. And that bed will be ready. And I believe that we're gonna just add some mustard to that front of the garden. These are many rows of carrots, which you can see are coming up. And then we have some beets back there. We have rainbow beets, big red beets, yellow beets, so lots of beets. And then these are the Brussels sprouts here, which are doing really well. And then planted right here, although they haven't sprouted yet, but that's okay, is garlic. Okay, and then here, this was just planted today. We have spinach in the back there, and then in the center we have arugula, and then up front here we have about 6 rows of radishes. And this bed you'll see I haven't quite planted yet, but in the back there we have some Swiss chard, and then this was all the basil that I just harvested for Miss Kayla, so you'll see that in your lunches. There's some onions coming in. And I just planted this bed as well. I moved the purple cabbage that was in one of the beds along the wall, moved that up here so that it could get some more sun. You can see the purple cabbage there. And there's just a lone flower. It was really pretty. And then in the back there, I put some snow peas in along the fencing. All right, we still have our herb bed here. So we've got 3 different types of mint. We have some lemon balm and some lavender in the corner back there. And so for the month of November, we're going to be talking all about herbs. So I'll be cutting some herbs here and I'll show you how to dry these herbs for tea. All right, and then finally, we're right at the front of the garden here. This bed is going to be fava beans, but I will not be able to plant these until tomorrow. And that is the garden. It looks pretty nice. You can also see that I put up all that bird tape. I'm sure you guys remember helping me do that last year to keep the birds from eating the little sprouts that are coming up. There we go.